Hi, this is Lauren with Craft Some Joy. Welcome back to my craft room. Well, today I wanted to do something a little different and talk about organization. It's one of my favorite things, as you know from my channel. I have a lot of organizational videos. And one of the favorite videos is my craft room tour. And I have had many requests on where to find these blue Wilson Jones binders from the different videos that I have shown using these binders. And let me tell you, I have done a lot of searching to try to find something comparable to this. And I have looked for these binders. They just are, you just cannot find them anymore. And I have had a lot of different people write in and say they have had no luck trying to find these binders again. But what I thought I wanted to do was find a really good alternative that I could recommend for you. And you'll notice this is one of my favorite binders. I use it all the time, and it's my titles binder. It's the one that says titles. And inside here, I keep all of my sticker titles. And this was one of my favorite finds that I talked about, which was finding this sticker backing paper so that I could create kind of clusters of similar title stickers and then keep them all right here in this binder and ready to go. And so this has really fast become one of my go-to binders whenever I'm trying to find the perfect sticker, the perfect title sticker for my scrapbook pages, or perhaps for a card or different things. And having a binder that you can use that feels good and that works well for this kind of an application was really important. And so I finally found a binder which I would recommend. And it took a while. I ordered in several different ones, and a few of them went back because for me, they just didn't kind of compare to what I already had. And then just recently, I stumbled across these binders, and these are from the Blue Sky Company. You can find them on Amazon, and I will make sure to link this in the description of the video. But they had many of the characteristics I was looking for. First off, what's wonderful is they do come in two different sizes. They come in an 1.5 inch size ring and also an inch ring. So I ordered both of those just because I really kind of wanted to get a feel for both. And then I started working with it and loading it up and kind of getting a feel for what these felt when they were full. So before I show you what's inside my binder, let's just talk for a second about what's on the outside. One of the things that I do like is that it has a clear pocket that you could put in your own artwork. And so that's just a nice way of labeling these binders. And the feel is vinyl. When you're holding it, it feels good. That was another thing I was looking for in a replacement binder to my blue binders, because when you hold these, they feel good. They're heavy and they don't have sharp corners, and they're just easy to handle, especially something like this, which I handle quite often. And so I just wanted to make sure that the new binder had that same feel, and these do. The back is just plain, nothing on the back. And so, as I mentioned, they come in the two different sizes. So let's take a look inside. Inside, you'll notice it has a nice big pocket, and full 8.5 by 11 can fit in here, and then it has a little card pocket. What I found works beautifully in these binders, and it's the same ones that I use in my blue binders, are these Avery index tabs. And there's two styles that I really enjoy using. One of them is this white with kind of different patterns on it, and this is the one that I was showing you in my blue binder. And then this one is a really nice one that's an 8-cut tab, and it has colors, so kind of rainbow looking. So these are both my favorites, and I'll make sure to link these as well. And as you can see, they look so good in this binder. Now, the other fun little thing, it does have a pocket in the back, and it does have a pen loop, which is really nice about this binder. And you'll notice that it can take pages in page protectors. So you definitely can see that those are covered by the cover of the notebook, and definitely it works to have the pages with the page protectors in it. I did put those in the back of my notebook because, as you can see, they would cover up all the tabs if they were inside the front. So the smaller binder is pretty much the same setup. It's just that the rings are a little bit smaller, and when you get them, they come with the little cardboard and some stickers that you just can cut out and remove. And then what I found is perfect. I know a lot of you were using my templates, the Progress on Project templates, in a ring binder. And so I just kind of printed those to see what that would look like in this binder. And again, works beautifully. So this is also something that you would be handling quite a bit, would be a project notebook like this, where you would be referencing it and taking a look at your notes and making notes in here. Also, just so you know, I do have some templates that are sized for 8.5 by 11 on my website that you could just print and then add to a 3-ring binder like this. And the templates are all kind of redone and sized so that they work with a 3-ring setup. And if you didn't want the decorated 8.5 by 11, you could always take the regular downloads and then just size them up on your computer. So again, though, a really beautiful notebook for keeping your progress on projects. Okay, and then so one last thing that I just kind of wanted to talk about was the fact that this notebook does have this little elastic closure, which is kind of fun to use. And when it does get full like this, it's actually kind of nice that it kind of holds the notebook together. And so I thought what would be fun would be to try to find something that we could use with these notebooks that would give kind of the same feel. And so I found some really fun elastic. And this is actually called fold over elastic. I guess you can fold it and use it in sewing if you needed to, but it's also really popular for hairbands. And so I ordered some of this. You know, I'm a big sucker for black and white and for polka dots, so I thought this one was really cute. It's actually silver polka dots on black. And so for me, what I was thinking would be really, really easy to have a way of creating kind of a band and a closure would just be to go ahead and cut this. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of stretching it a little bit so that when you put it over, it's going to have some give. And then I'm going to go ahead and snip the ends off for the elastic. And I'll make sure to link, I found a good source for the fold over elastic as well. And that got to me pretty quickly. So that was kind of nice that even during these shortages that I was able to get my hands on this elastic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and then make a knot. Just kind of like a giant hairband. And I think that's actually really cute the way that looks with the knot in it. And then I'm just going to slip this over. And then I'm going to have my very own, put it right there. And then I'm going to have my very own little elastic keeper for this notebook. So that was just another idea that I had in case you did want to have one. If you have a very full notebook, you could just use some elastic like this. And then also the other place that I've used this type of elastic is on my Creative Memories Power Layout boxes, when the elastic that was original, these boxes have been around quite a while. And so this elastic that was originally in here went bad, and so I just replaced it with the same kind of hairband stretchy elastic. So another easy way you can use this kind of fun elastic for fixing things where the elastic may have gone bad. And then of course, if you have leftovers, feel free to make lots of hairbands with them as well. Now, I just want to mention these notebooks, you can buy them individually or you can buy them in a pack of 6. And the pack of 6 is definitely a better price point. And you can buy both sizes that way. And just something that I wanted to mention, and I am not a representative for Blue Sky or anything. I just get really excited when I find a product that I like and that I want to share with you. And so I just wanted to mention that one thing that I was really happy with in the situation with my blue binders is that I was able to buy kind of a case of them. That's why I have enough for my projects. And so I would encourage you, if you kind of like that continuity and the look of, you know, similar binders, to go ahead and just order a pack of 6 of them, and then you can have them for all the projects that you need. Anyhow, that's just my opinion, and but definitely do what works for you. And just in conclusion, if you like this fun little graphic insert, well, then you're in luck, because I am going to put this on my website as a free download, and then you can just print it at home and slip it into one of these binders. And this was just kind of a fun saying I came across, and I thought that would be fun to write out, and so I did that and did a little graphics for you. So you can check that out on my website at craftsomejoy.com, and you can download that for free. And so until next time, I hope you take time to get a little crafty, and I'd love if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and bye for now.